Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Kingdom Hearts Wiki's official podcast, The Round Room. I am... Guys, let me introduce first. I am the Erry, the coordinator of The Round Room. Next person.
Oh, hey, that's me. I am UnknownChaser. I am a guy that edits on the site.
I am Chainoffire. I'm an admin on the Keyhole, and we're all total noobs.
And I am Neumannz. I am I am a administrator, and I'm screwing grammar up all over the place on the Kingdom Hearts Wiki. So, welcome.
Podcast is gonna be the height.
Much hype. Wow.
Right. So...
Oh, and I realized I forgot to start the timer. I was too busy being focused on my audio wave to start the timer. So
You were mesmerized by the audio wave.
Right.
The audio wave looks nice. Okay.
You're off to the best start.
I've got the timer down, so just drop it. I'll take care of it.
All right.
So, on our agenda, we have...
Of this podcast.
Yeah. We've done our introduction already.
Yep.
Yay.
First thing on the agenda, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix.
Glorious.
So, June 5th, or I believe it was June 6th, right before E3 by 2 days or 3 days, Square Enix released a plethora of information.
Have you heard of our god, Tetsuya Nomura?
In a trailer. He also released a trailer.
Alright, so...
I'd ask why they didn't wait until E3, except for the fact that there was so much stuff at E3, it would have been overwhelming if they added that too.
It's always they want to build the hype up, because they want to get people hyped up before E3.
Maybe, but at E3 they ended up saying stuff that we ended up knowing already.
Yeah. They basically just said a bunch of stuff they already said before. They confirmed the release date.
They did not confirm that Mirage Arena was not multiplayerable before.
That's true.
They said that on the Square Enix Presents.
Yeah, it's gonna be single player. So sad.
Oh yeah. As well, I just remembered. They've got merchandise now. They announced like a bunch of merchandise. There's a starter pack for Kingdom Hearts HD Remix in general. There's 1.5 and 2.5 in the pack.
Oh yeah.
And
it's Japan exclusive.
Yeah.
They don't like the West. Or wait,
they had to.
No, we're the East. No, we're the East. They don't like the East. That's us.
Since we're now going to get the final mixes, they had to take away something else. So they made it this.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix originally came out? He said, if I am going to release it to America, I'm going to have a trump card. This is the trump card.
These people.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Darn him.
They also announced finally, a soundtrack for 1.5 HD Remix, along with a 2.5 HD Remix soundtrack.
It's gonna be bundle on one.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And they're also putting a limited edition Play Art Sky of Sora's Limit Form from Final Mix.
Really?
Yeah. And
I did not hear about that.
So
dude, the more you know.
This is the official collector's pack for the HD Remix. HD Remix 1.5, HD Remix 2.5, the special soundtrack for both games, a concept art book, and a Sora limited edition limit form Play Art Sky. That's 5 things.
Wow, that's pretty hype. That we'll never get.
For the price of, I believe, 24,686 yen.
How much is that in American money?
Yeah,
$250.
Oh, not worth it in my book, sorry.
I hear that I get the impression that I heard when I read about the announcement about the soundtrack that it was going to be on Blu-ray discs or something. Am I making this up?
It'll probably be on Blu-ray discs because that's the trend with Square Enix now. Because Final Fantasy X HD was on a Blu-ray. Final Fantasy 14's 1.0 soundtrack was on a Blu-ray, and Final Fantasy 2.0 soundtrack was on a Blu-ray. So I'm guessing they're both going to be Blu-rays.
Let's look it up and find it.
No,
Well,
this is the first
plus your stuff on Blu-ray.
This is the first I've heard about a soundtrack being on Blu-ray. Maybe it's just me, but it seems a little weird. That's not like a movie or something.
Yeah.
Well, what's it called? Let me remember. We've had Kingdom Hearts 1 soundtrack on 2 CDs, Kingdom Hearts 2 soundtrack on 2 CDs, then Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, 358 over 2 days, and Recoded on 3 CDs, and then Kingdom Hearts 3Ds on 3 CDs.
And then we had the complete soundtrack, which was on like 7 or 8.
It was 9 CDs.
9.
Yeah, Erry knows. He has it.
Something
He
like
can't
that.
confirm.
Yeah.
He can't confirm.
Alright, so
They went to town.
9 CDs. I think if they're gonna have the special soundtrack in the bundle, it's probably gonna be Blu-ray, and as well as the separate ones, which is just 1.5 separate from 2.5. It's also they're both gonna be on Blu-ray.
Okay.
So yeah.
What 2.5 songs are you guys like most looking forward to on these CDs?
Oh, you mean in beautiful remaster gloriousness?
Yes.
My number one tracks, World That Never Was battle theme and field theme.
Sacred Moon and Deep
Drive or Deep Dive?
Deep Drive.
Deep Dive was 3D's version, yep.
Yeah.
Dude, Birth by Sleep soundtrack remastered.
No, 3D was Deep Drop. I think.
Was it?
I do not remember.
Guys, if only there was like a convenience wiki for people to look up soundtrack information, I wonder where they could go. You guys have any recommendations for a wiki to look up this type of information?
It sounds familiar.
Do you think the Final Fantasy wiki would have information about the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack?
I think Google gives you better answers.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find out.
You know, the Keyhole has the entire list of soundtracks, complete with 30-second samples of each track right next to it in the table.
Oh wait, no, I'm looking at 3D soundtrack for some reason.
We don't have that. We don't actually have that page yet.
I forgot what soundtrack we were looking up.
Soundtracks. Oh, right.
What soundtrack were we looking for again? I forgot.
3Ds. We're looking for like Deep Drop or Deep Dive. Because Deep Dive was the secret ending to the first Final Mix game.
Let's check. Deep Drop, yeah. Deep Drop is 3D.
Yes, 1.0.
Well, the one that I'm looking forward to, the track that I'm looking forward to be remastered, is The Other Promise. I love that one.
Right there, man. You can't see it, but I'm pointing
The
to my
most
heart.
beautiful track ever.
That is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The ones that I'm looking forward to most is Dark Impetus and Rage Awaken.
Oh yeah.
Both because of their beautiful, beautiful violins.
Rage Awakened is gonna be pretty.
Mirage Arena is going to be awesome, yeah.
Terra, oh my god.
Oh,
I'm just hyped for the
here's something I wish they'd asked for the interview at E3.
E3.
What
Wait,
the actual English name for the Lingering Will is gonna be.
Oh, yes.
Well, what are the actual English name for everything that we don't know is yet?
Yes.
What's the name of Two Becomes no, that's not confirmed. What was that? What I'm thinking of? Winter's Proof.
Yeah.
We also have
No Heart, Armor the
we also-
Master.
we
No, wait,
also
I
have
remember.
Crown.
They said
They
Armor
said they
Master
did say
during-
Armor the Master, and
Armor Master confirmed as official English name. You heard
Yes.
it here first.
you heard it first.
According from E3.
we
Well,
don't have the Keyblade.
Yes and no. The question used those names because the Japanese game used the English names in the beginning of the matches where those enemies appeared. So
Well, I'm pretty
yes
sure
and no.
that the developer used that terminology as well.
Maybe. But the fact, on the one hand, those they give us English names, which is great. But in contrast, we have the Lingering Will, where we only have the name that appears in the journal, which is not, written in English letters.
Right.
So it's a
Based
little.
off a translation.
Also, we get to finally find out what the unknown Heartless's name might be.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Named
yes.
Heartless.
Those are the two big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, how much people are putting money on that's gonna be Hunter the Dark? That like
Please
everyone
no.
has been saying.
Please no.
Who
You
came
know, I
up with
think-
that name? Who? I know it was somebody on our wiki, but who came up with that?
No, it was the soundtrack, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
oh,
it was
that's
the-
right.
It's the
Yeah, because the
soundtrack.
soundtrack when you fight him is called Hunter of the Dark.
Right.
What
So
was it? I'm trying to remember what were the names that people were thinking was. It was Hunter of the Dark,
Red Eyes.
Red Eyes.
Axe, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Red Eyes. What else? Axe Thorn, I think, was passable at some point with people because it was a anagram of Xehanort.
Oh yeah.
What else? I think was that it. It was only those three. I'm trying to remember. Was there any other names that people kept coming up with?
I think it's funny that of the biggest craziness that goes on on our wiki, one of them is those two names, the names for the Lingering Will and for the Unknown Heartless, and the other one is the icons that go on top of the pages. Those are the two biggest controversies we have these days.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
that's kind of
hilarious.
sad.
I don't know. I think that might be a good thing instead of whole pages being debated.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Also,
so,
we
guys,
get. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was hoping we would move on to talking about the actual things in the game that they announced. Like, what are your thoughts on Mirage Arena not being multiplayer?
Screw you, Square.
I think it might be okay. I mean, there's the fact that yes, we won't get to play multiplayer, but they might have to tone down the new enemies because it has to be one player. Like
I heard
may
they
be
were
forced
toning
to do
them
it.
up. I don't.
Yeah. Hey, remember playing No Heart?
Okay.
They were playing.
Never played Final Mix of Birth.
I hated that so much.
Don't remind me.
Worst especially with Terra. Fighting
gosh.
with Terra was the worst.
Playing Terra with anything in the game is annoying.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Okay, like the unknown enemy, young Xehanort, was a pain in the butt enough.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are you sure you're not calling him the mysterious figure?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The mysterious youth, the mysterious man.
Mr. Dark Impetus,
Oh God.
right there.
That would have been bad if people started calling him that.
We're all gonna laugh at ourselves when we're like, oh, remember when we called him Hunter of the Dark? Oh, good times.
Don't worry,
But
it's only
he was enough.
6 more months till we get an official name. If they decide to release an official English name.
Hopefully they put him in the journal. That's one thing I was expecting from 1.5. All those missing enemies to be put in the journal. And
You know what surprised me when we finally saw that? How many of the journal entries, or how close they were to what we had as translated journal entries on our pages.
the official name is going to be
amazing.
Hunter of the Dark.
That was. I did
mean,
not expect
the
that.
entries themselves were almost very close, almost word for word, what we had there as the translated journal entries. It was amazing.
Wow.
Oh, one thing I want to know is that one unversed name. You know that one that's the new one for the battle
Jelly?
missions? Jelly Glee
Jelly?
Tea.
Yeah, wherever that thing was.
Yeah, I really want to
what
know
was
its real name.
What was it? What was the post swap? It was a post swap of, what was it? What was the regular...
Jelly
what was
Glade?
it? Was the,
Yeah, they
Or
were
Jelly
both
Shade
that.
or something?
yeah,
No.
Hang on,
Wait, you
It's,
know where we could go to this?
I'm looking it up. Yeah, Jelly Shade. That was the
Jelly, yeah.
Jelly
Yeah.
Shade is the smaller one. It's the bigger one.
yeah Jelly Glee Tea.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Definitely, it's like what exactly does that mean, guys?
Alright.
It's...
We've
It
got
was a variation of the Blob Mob. There we go. That's
Blob
that's
Mob.
what
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
There we go.
hmm
I forgot the final mix color for that was pretty cool. Forgot. And looking back at it, I forgot how cool it was. It was white and red compared to the blue and yellow greenish it was before.
Wait, which one?
The final mix version of the Blob Mob.
Oh,
its coloration compared to the original one.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I like the fact that they're, gumball machines. Kind of.
It's like the Birth by Sleep version of Bulky Vendor, only without the prizes.
It looks cooler.
Yeah.
It looks cooler.
Yeah, wait, it does have prizes. It has a lot of experience.
Yes.
That's what it has.
That's true.
That's
Oh, I
fun.
guess it does. Holy crap.
That was that was the one. That was the one that they toned down from a boss, but they left the large amount of experience, right?
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Right. What else do we have to say?
Well, do you have anything else already? Anything else we want to talk about?
We talked about
what we want with 2.5.
Oh, there's one more thing. When they were talking about during the interview about the recoded section, they were talking about like extra story parts.
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Yeah,
worth.
new cutscenes, whatever. That's gonna
Yeah. Apparently there
Final
are gonna be cutscenes, extra cutscenes that better connect Recoded with Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they do that with the 358 remake? Did they add extra cuts? I can't remember.
Yes and no.
Yeah, because some of the pivotal cutscenes, like Syx and Axel, that wasn't in there. But there were other cutscenes that were added into it that were previously not
Cutscene.
They're in 358.
so pivotal.
I feel like compared to when they made 358 into theater mode and how they're going to do Recoded into theater mode, like there was more story in 358 if you include all the missions and the mission stories, and they basically skimmed that completely. But in Recoded, there's much less of that, so they might end up doing more of the story into cutscenes.
Oh yeah, that reminds me about 2.5. Do you think they're gonna do the same thing with? They're gonna do the same thing with Birth by Sleep, with what they did with Rechain of Memory, about how they're gonna add different Keyblades? Like how they took out the Kingdom Hearts 2 Keyblades and replaced them with the 358 Keyblades.
It is a possibility.
Well, the only recoded Keyblade that I remember that was recoded exclusive was the 01.
Which is the only one.
Yes.
That might be
plus in Birth by Sleep there were no unlockable Keyblades, unlike Rechain of Memories.
Well,
besides the 2 event Keyblades you get.
Yeah.
Right.
From the 2 bosses.
Hey. They're gonna replace God, I can't remember the name.
Oh, there's the ice cream one too.
The Mirage. The Mirage Keyblade. What's the Mirage Arena Keyblade called?
Right. Alright, so the extra Keyblades on top of the
Crown Unlimited?
Or something like that.
You have Crown Unlimited, Sweet Stack. What else? You have the Victory's Pride, the No Name, Vanitas Remnants Keyblade.
Yep.
And then you have the Master Keeper.
I think it was the Void Gear.
Void Gear, and you have the Master Keeper as well. Those are the Final Mix exclusive Keyblades. Well, except the Sweet Stack and the Victory Pride and the No Name.
Yeah, because those were in the
regular
international release of it.
Yeah.
What? I can totally see them replacing the Crown
Unlimited?
Queen King Crown Unlimited with 01 just for the kicks of it. Like it would somewhat fit because Mirage Result is data-ish enough.
That's true.
To the point where they could pass it, like or just like color it.
I would like if they had that as like an extra bonus in the Mirage Arena, like for clearing.
Yeah, because they're gonna tweak it.
Right. Speaking of the Mirage Arena, I wanted to bring this point up because I heard about it on the internet, probably Reddit or somewhere.
Thanks, Reddit.
Do you think they will be putting in Laguna?
No.
Since they have the chance to do him now.
No, they're not.
As much as I would love to, they wouldn't, because they said they don't want to add a bunch more content to disappoint the fans. Not that that would disappoint the fans, but
it would be
and also
very cool,
also
but
they
they're
wanted
not gonna do it.
wanted the Mirage to be like they didn't want it to be canon anyway. They didn't want it to be like a side place for you to go to, just to screw around and everything.
That's why they took Laguana out in the first place.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna add back capes? Yeah. Are capes confirmed again? Are they bringing back the capes?
Oh, the capes. Oh my gosh. That is the one thing I'm looking forward to the most. And there was one part in the trailer where
they had capes.
Do you mean the cape in 2 Final Mix or Birth by Sleep?
Wait. Did he say cape or cave?
Cape.
Capes.
Capes.
Capes,
You know,
yeah.
like
the
the
thing that
lingering wills.
the wavy.
Yeah. The thing that
wavy
they
thing
took
you wear
out
back.
in Birth.
Because of processing.
Right.
Yeah.
They
I
had
think
better
they'll add
put
it
that
back
in.
in.
That would be also really cool, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Because every time I think about people adding capes, I'm just reminded of that Batman Arkham. I think it was Asylum thing where one guy spent 2 years just working on Batman's cape instead of doing anything else.
Wow.
He was dedicated to his job.
Did it turn out really well?
Yeah. If I remember correctly from playing Arkham. It was wavy. It was wavy.
It was, yeah, they definitely went to town.
Yeah, but then
that phrase.
But then I look at like the lingering will cape in 2 Final Mix, and that didn't take them 2+ years as far as I know.
Because it didn't have to factor into gameplay at all.
True.
Batman's cape was very integrated into gameplay. But the Lingering Will's cape is just, fancy.
But
He's the fancy man.
Here's the other thing. Do you ever, besides the lingering will fight between the lingering will and Terra Nord, do they actually walk around in their armor during gameplay? And the Mirage Arena, excluding the Mirage Arena.
Walk around, no. But they do, in the deep space segments, they do use their Keyblade gliders while wearing their armor.
Oh yeah, true.
No.
There's
But
also
they don't really walk around in it. No.
there's also Ventus in his armor.
Oh yeah, when he fights Vanitas and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Ventus, and then there's Aqua.
Oh no, wait, Aqua.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Aqua.
Yeah, when
Aqua
they
was
do that helmetless fight and everything.
Yeah, both of
I remember.
them fight in their armor, but without their helmets.
Yeah.
Did Armor of the Master have cape?
No, he
No.
didn't. He didn't
No.
have a cape.
Hang on.
So
No, he wouldn't need a cape. He would, because his armor was more samurai based, and if they were to add a cape, they would add. If they were to give him a cape, they would probably give him like flags, like samurai flag thingies to stick out.
Yeah, No Heart
I don't-
also did not have a cape.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. No heart. My bad.
No Heart did have a cape. No Heart did have a cape, but
Well,
he
in
removes
2.
it at the beginning.
Yeah,
of
but
the
he
fight.
took it off. He took it off.
He removes it at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I would like
Yeah.
to check out.
I hate No Heart so much.
Whoops. I am looking at the wrong page here. Zemnis. I'm looking at Zemnis.
Yes, I believe Zemnis did because it was like a red cape.
Well, he
It's the
was
same
just,
cape.
He was
But
just.
he was
just sitting.
throughout.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just
God, he
sitting.
didn't move.
Thank goodness he was
He's
sitting.
just sitting and moving filling his arm around. Like,
Oh man, can you imagine?
Can you imagine if Zemnis got up from his chair with the armor on? Oh my god. Holy crap.
Alright, so is there anything more we'd like to say about 2.5 Remix?
or anything.
Voices. Do you think there will be voices for the absent silhouettes and their respective data battles?
I think it's hard to say.
I do not. Considering they deliberately left out any dialogue, I think they're gonna stay with not adding any dialogue.
Do you think they're going to use the English voice actors like grunts and laughs and?
Oh, you mean the?
I
mean
They have them
recycled?
already. They have them
It's in-
already for Chain of Memories.
Do you think they'll just recycle them then?
No, I think it's an even bet they'll just leave it as is with the Japanese actors.
They're also re-recording. They are recording the Final Mix exclusive cutscenes for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix 2
Yeah.
in English,
Yeah.
while in Kingdom
bring that
Hearts
over.
1 Final Mix in the HD remastered they did not. They left them silent. They were just subtitled.
Well, that kind of added to the. If you're thinking of the Zemnis fight, or the cutscenes before and after the Neumannz fight. That kind of fit though, if you think about it. Whereas like, the talking dialogue scenes between like Zexion and I don't remember who it was.
Because I remember Zexion and Vexen or Sayax.
Yeah.
But the pivotal point that I'm trying to make is that in the trailer for 2.5, they showed the cutscene. They showed the cutscene of Neumannz
in the chamber.
going to see the armor.
Right. So
he said something like "Hello, old friend," something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and there was also they showed that cutscene where Axel and Naminé leave Twilight Town.
Yep.
So yeah, they will be doing that apparently.
But I'm here's my thought. If they're already gonna have the organization members talking in those silent cutscenes, why not just use their voices in the data fights and have some silhouettes?
That's actually a pretty good point.
Oh wait,
because if they weren't going to do that, then they would just not bother. But if they are bringing
because they're absent, they don't need voices. Ooh, because they're spooky silhouette ghost thingies.
Who can apparently grunt.
Spooky remnants.
They're grunting ghosts.
Yeah, they're grunting ghosts. They don't need voices.
That's just.
They just need. Yeah.
But then, now, okay, because of my copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix that is totally, completely legal.
Yeah,
and
it's for official release, by the way.
Yeah, completely official. I can't really play with sound, so did they end up using the voices for the other organization members in the data fights, or were those completely silent as well?
No, they used voices, the Japanese voices.
Okay. Alright, then...
The Japanese voice actors, I believe. But then again, I'm 100% sure they're going to be using Chain of Memory battle grunts, because at the same time they were doing 2 Final Mix, they were doing Re-Chain of Memories Japanese.
Right.
Yeah.
But
also, also remember the fact that this is Square Enix, and who knows what the fuck they're gonna do. They could do anything at this point, and people will be like, "Oh, we didn't see that coming."
True.
Yeah.
And then, although I do enjoy Marluxia's battle cries, though those are kind of cool. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but
in 2 Final Mix.
I really do like Marluxia's
You mean his
fight.
screaming?
Yeah, he's like when he does like the 3 circles, he's like, and then he puts his sight down. It's like,
yeah, that's nice.
Right, so that's 2.5. We should be moving on to Kingdom Hearts 3 now.
Yes.
Oh wait, are we gonna talk about the mysterious teaser?
Ooh.
Yes, let's talk about the tease.
Mysterious teaser.
Let's do the tease first, and then we'll move on to speculation on release date and whatnot.
And then the mysterious topic we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Are we gonna do that every podcast?
Well, we'll do it every time we'll bring up on Kingdom Hearts. We bring up the mysterious teaser and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey. So.
All right.
Who are those 2 people?
Who do you think those were?
Oh, come on. I think we know. I think we can guess what those people are.
Winnie the Pooh.
Did you guys even look at the video?
Yeah, I did. It's obvious who they are. They're new characters confirmed. New characters confirmed.
It's obviously Winnie the
characters.
Pooh and Riku.
Yeah.
No.
It's obviously brand new characters to the series.
It's
Characters never
actually
before seen.
it's actually Sephiroth and Aerith. They're the OTP of the game.
I knew it. I ship it.
I ship it
Sephiroth
twice.
confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3.
It was a stab of love.
I don't ship it. It ships itself.
I mean, he really kind of penetrated her.
Oh Lord.
I think it's official.
Long objects too. It's pretty long.
True.
Yes.
I think she enjoyed it.
You can tell by the expressions on her three-dimensional face.
Afterwards.
Yeah, all those polygons. You can totally tell what she's feeling there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Cloud knocked her out and drowned her. He was jealous.
Obviously, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
You can tell by the polygons on his face.
His face of this front, of sadness.
Which just coincidentally looks like every other face he has.
Yeah, conveniently.
Alright, so in all seriousness, there's still, even though it's kind of obvious who it is, there is still a little speculation as to who it is.
New
Some
characters
people think,
confirmed!
like,
Come on, new characters! New characters.
New challengers.
people are thinking like one of them is Vanitas, and then somebody else I heard was thinking like Axel and Lee. Or sorry, Lee and Isa.
Oh, wait, hang on. If one of them was
And everyone
Vanitas,
else is-
who would the other one?
Yeah, I haven't heard what the other one. It's like Vanitas and
And new
Steve.
character confirmed.
Vanitas and Steve.
from Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are you saying Blue's Clues confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes. Oh, I spilled the beans.
That's it. I'm out.
And Neumannz is dead.
Yep.
Alright, but
But yeah.
the main thing I do keep hearing is a younger version of Ericus and Masters that you know what.
You know, I really, I like the fact that this might actually indicate a real, like, solid connection with Kingdom Hearts Key. That's how we say
Yeah.
it, right?
Key.
Kai.
Or
I pronounce it
Kai.
Kai.
Kai, if you want to be Master Xehanort.
Kai Blade.
Wait, are we sure it's not X key?
The X
'Cause they're-
Blade.
Yeah.
X.
Ekis.
Ekis.
Are we sure it's not that?
The unknown variable blade.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
But so are we thinking new original characters or young Master Xehanort and Ericus? Young Ericus.
Well, I'm thinking it's young Ericus and young Xehanort.
That's who I think.
Personally, I agree with that.
Yeah, we all know it's young Zero and Ericus, but I just want it to be new characters just to completely fuck everyone around. I just want Square Enix to do its classic Square Enix trope.
I would love.
Like, you
I would
think
love
it's-
that.
Like you think it's one thing, but nope, it's something different.
Like how everybody thought like the mysterious figure from Birth by Sleep was like, oh, that's somebody's nobody, or that's an original character. Young Master
Yeah.
Xehanort. What?
Yeah, someone I remember back when it
when it was
released on
first revealed.
on Reddit, someone was like, it could be Syx because apparently they used Syx's texture.
Oh, I remember that.
No,
Yeah, and then there
body mode, right?
It was.
his body build as well, yeah. And then someone else said it could be Ericus's nobody.
Yeah.
I think someone.
'Cause
I think at some
nobody's
point someone
any-
was saying it was. If I remember correctly, I think at some point people were saying, "Oh, it's obviously Luxor because he can time travel and everything."
Yeah, and I'm like,
And he
you're
has a hood.
pathetic. No, stop. No.
Now we know.
Yeah, I remember whole discussion like people were just throwing all these theories everywhere. Hard cut.
Oh,
Nothing happened, by the way.
Nothing.
Nothing happened. We are still on this
We're all
topic.
good.
I may be pregnant.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Anyway, getting back to the trailer.
secret teaser thingy.
Yeah, secret teaser thingy. New characters confirmed.
This is what I picture like Square Enix doing. Like they have a lot more planned out. They're holding like those, like we are a dog, and they have a cookie on a stick. They're holding it in front of her face, and we're just chasing it around.
What I imagine Square Enix is doing is that they have a bunch of ideas, they wrote them down, they threw in a hat, and they just randomly pick a single one every single time they want to do something. It's like, what should we do now? They just go to your hat, pick up wherever the idea was, and they just go off that.
Because
how I
I'm pretty
imagine
So
sure.
is that where the time travel came from?
Yeah. They got it from a hat. They got the idea from a hat. Nomura picked it out of a
Have they
hat. He originally had
What
something
about
different.
Evil Twin? Have they done Evil Twin yet?
No.
Or do
Vanitas.
the nobodies count as that?
Vanitas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what nobodies are.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just a soap opera.
I think yeah. Oh my gosh, the
The only
days
thing
of our
is just
lives.
Kingdom Hearts is just an idea hat, basically. That's what it was. Nothing else. It's what they put into a hat and they start picking out of it. That's how they got Disney into it. They picked out Disney. Before it was probably going to be Nickelodeon or something. Who knows?
Nickelodeon, like in the hat, they had like DreamWorks, Nickelodeon.
Could you
Cartoon Network.
imagine Nickelodeon?
Instead,
Parts would be
like instead of teaming up with Disney, they teamed up with Nickelodeon instead.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. That was in the hat.
Oh man, that'd be.
Yeah, Ava in the hat.
Well, it's all in a hat. That's where you got it from a hat.
Yeah. So I think I remember actually reading somewhere where it's like they were talking about the story and we're like, yeah, we got the basics down and we're just about finished with the story. And at that point, I'm just like, you don't even know where you're ending. Oh my gosh, Tetsuya Nomura. You were playing with fire.
Yeah.
You were playing with a chain.
You were playing with a hat.
A chain of fire.
In a hat.
That's very nice.
He was playing with a chain of fire inside a hat. He was picking out random chain.
Hat on fire.
Mm-hmm.
The hat is on
The
fire.
hat is on fire.
Yeah, the hat is
That
on
should be
fire.
our tagline. That's our tagline from now on. The hat is on
The
fire.
hat is on fire. That'll also be proof that people got this way through the podcast. So if you're listening, comment the hat is on fire. Please.
It'd be cool if we started our own meme. Except now that I've said it.
Yeah, it won't happen. You
Now that you
ruined
said
it.
it sounds pretty cringeworthy. Now that you said it, it sounds pretty cringeworthy.
Yeah, it is cringeworthy.
Good job, Neumannz.
Alright, moving
Get
on.
out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Right.
pretend that never happened.
Alright, so
I'll put another.
anyway.
I'll put another beep right here, just for everything.
Yeah, but cut that out too. Put that at the end.
Yeah.
so let's see.
Cut this out too.
Yeah.
What else?
I'll
is
cut
in
out as
Kingdom
we're
Hearts
talking about
3?
cutting out stuff. Obviously, so the audience will get a better
Alright.
understanding.
Okay, well, alright, I got a thing to say about, since you're talking about the Lost Masters, and we're supposed to be tying into, Kingdom Hearts Key,
Kai.
yes,
X.
Key.
Kingdom Hearts.
Since you
Kichi
have the
Kai
same-
X.
I think we would just call it Kingdom Hearts MMO, because
Sounds good.
Kingdom Hearts Key Lime Pie.
yeah.
Key Lime Pie.
So, yeah, so Key Lime Pie is based on the story of the Keyblade War, and it has these masters from these guilds of Keyblade wielders. Yeah. And well, it's not over yet. They're still running the game,
Yeah, it's still going.
but
I don't know. I don't play.
so we don't have an end of the story yet. And I think it's interesting that somehow I feel like they're gonna end up having the 5 guild leaders involved in like the great climax of the Keyblade War, and then they disappeared.
That is highly
And that's
likely.
what.
Wait, so you're saying the 5 masters are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3? Are you confirming that right now? Exclusive source. The 5 masters
I
are going to be in Kingdom
You
Hearts
heard it
3.
first from Neumannz.
Yes.
Booyah! I am
You've been
the
predicted
final
it.
word.
You predicted it.
Nomura's gonna be listening to this like, shit, they took her ideas. Change everything.
Better go back into the hat. Better pick out something else.
We need to pick something else now.
Back to the hat.
Better consult the idea hat now.
But the thing I thought
New
of
hat.
when it's like, okay, so if it is young Xehanort and young Ericus, they mentioned like they said something along the long lines of the master was talking about it. I'm like, so there's a master.
Well,
Or what- or did Yen
Master
Sid
Xehanort
train them?
mentioned in his
Report. Yeah.
in his reports.
Of their
They
ma-
mentioned the master
Of their master.
like once.
So who is above Xehanort and Ericus and Yen Sid for that matter, if we're including him?
Well,
Or did Yen Sid train them?
I wouldn't say above. I would just say before, because we don't know anything about him except that he came first and then he's gone. He could have. Well, we don't know what kind of Keyblade Master he was.
Well, if they're calling him master, you would think that they refer to him above. Just kind of putting that out there.
True, but that could have just been at the time. They could have surpassed it. Yeah, we don't know.
Right. And they do give the title Master to Keyblade Masters like Master Aqua and Master Riku, so maybe it's just the fact that he could wield the Keyblade and passed his own little mark of mastery.
Which is probably what he did. Good. That's how we have Master Xehanort and Master Ericus now.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, this is just a little break, but next on our next podcast, I kind of want to talk about like keyblades and that kind of thing.
Okay.
I just want to mention that
I'll set
because
this up.
I got stuff to ask.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's move on.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah.
Right.
We know they have a master. Xehanort mentioned it before, but it's just who is the master and what does he do, basically?
I think it's highly likely that in a similar case to Kingdom Hearts 2, we will have a prequel section of the game where you're playing as either Master Xehanort or Master Ericus or someone else.
Or a new character
That
confirmed.
Ooh, that would be so.
In their youth, for maybe like 1 hour, and you'll find out who the new.
Oh no,
who the master
they
is.
have to outdo Kingdom Hearts 2 2 hours.
I'm saying it right now. I'm speculating. You will get to play a younger version of either of those two, and you will see the master, and that master will be the next bad guy.
Yeah, I wonder. That's
I think my only question is how
to
much
drop a bet.
belts and zippers are going to be on this master? Can the amount be outdone? Can his outfit be outdone by
You've already-
Xehanort's belts and zipper
You've
outfit?
already had belts and zippers. He's gonna have snaps and belt.
No one is going to beat the belts and zippers on Lulu from Final Fantasy.
Is Lulu the
That
master?
is true.
Is that what you're saying right now? Lulu is the Keyblade master of Ericus and Xehanort.
she's the belt
It's
master.
amazing when you look at Lulu
What-
and you
Are you
just
confirming
imagine what she would look like without the belts. It's like,
That's weird.
okay, is she? It's like it becomes a very short skirt.
Mm-hmm.
If you imagine the belts being just not there, it becomes a short skirt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So if Lulu or whoever is the master, Master X, Master Keyline Pie,
Yeah, Master Keyblade, the Keyline Pie.
then I want to ask, where the hell were they during Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 when every single world was in danger? What were they doing?
They were in the hat.
They were in
Yeah,
the...
No, because what is it?
They went crazy and started making up storylines
Yeah.
for the rest of the series.
Like, they're gonna have something like Avatar, where like, oh, they were frozen in underwater or something
Yeah.
for 1,000 years.
Or probably, yes. Spoiler, they went into hiding.
So,
Oh, yeah.
is that, I believe that's all we have to say for the story. Let's move on to. Let's finish off Kingdom Hearts 3 with what
Lulu
worlds
confirmed.
you want to see.
My worlds. Oh, I think they're finally gonna start bringing in Pixar. I think now is the time that they're gonna do it, especially with like PlayStation 4 graphics. This is
Yeah, because
definitely
because Nomura has wanted Pixar to be included for like ever since 2, right?
Right.
Like, no.
yeah.
Yeah,
because-
but they've always wanted to put in Jungle Book as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Because
yeah,
we already lost the Jungle World we only had.
yeah. Because of copyright.
And since we know that they have built the Jungle Book world since it was in the removed files from
First by Sleep.
Yeah.
yeah, right. That's also a good candidate. Here's what I want to see. I want to see the Emperor's New Groove
Yes.
as a world.
Yes.
My favorite Disney movie right there. Oh my gosh.
The best villain of all time.
Yzma.
For the
Yes.
love of-
Although her...
Yeah.
And Patrick Warburton as Kronk.
Oh, yes.
Bring back Patrick Warburton.
The best villains of all time ever.
Yeah, because that's what I'm
And
trying to
then
say.
we're gonna get 1,000 comments saying, "No, are you crazy?"
But
Oh.
this I confirmed it right here first. You heard it here. Emperor's New Groove confirmed.
Kingdom Hearts 3 confirmed. Oh, wait.
I would love that.
I think the only one.
They better not do.
No, here you finish. Then I'll go.
No, I was gonna say they better not pick like a horrible Disney movie like
Frozen.
one of those.
Oh, shot fired.
Wait, like
I
what?
I think I just angered the internet right there.
No, I was gonna say Black Cauldron.
Frozen.
I
Sorry.
just said Frozen. Stop doing
Oh,
my
sorry, I didn't
thunder.
hear
Stop doing my hate thunder.
I'll be hated with you.
Alright.
I think story-wise, there's actually a pretty good potential for Frozen to be a world in a Kingdom Hearts game.
It depends. How much does Disney want to keep milking Frozen?
I just hope they don't. If they do Frozen, they do it well, and they don't do it because of the massive fan base. Because I rather enjoyed
they
Frozen.
Need to put some effort into it.
But I have heard
I didn't
Let
know
It
what was
Go.
going on in Frozen. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the movie with my friends. Did not know what was going on. All I knew is that the two sisters had a thing for each other. That's the only thing I got. That's the only thing I got. Out of the entire movie.
It's not a traditional Disney plot. I'll say that.
That is true.
It,
It has very limited, a very limited universe. I thought, in my opinion.
Are you sure it's a limited universe? Have you seen the theories that have been going on the internet about Frozen? About how it's all connected to
We're not going
Little
there.
Mermaid, Rapunzel, and wherever the hell.
Rapunzel is a.
We're not going there.
why would
Rapunzel.
I mean, you could do that about every Disney movie, but there's not actually any evidence unless there's actually been, like, for example, in the Hercules TV show, they had a crossover with Aladdin.
Really? No, I did not see that. Well,
Yeah,
I never saw the TV show.
I never really saw
It was
any of the
alright.
Disney movie TV shows like Timon and Pumbaa. Which,
Oh, I never saw that.
fun fact,
I actually still haven't seen Lion King 1.5.
It was
You should. It's really good.
yeah.
I don't remember much about it, but I loved it when I was a kid, and I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever.
Yeah, it was a parody of Mystery Science Theater, if I remember correctly. It was in the style of Mystery Science Theater, somewhat.
Oh yeah,
Fun fact,
that's always good.
Quentin Flynn, who, for those of you who don't know, who does the voices of Reno and Axel for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy respectively, did the voice of Timon in the TV show for Lion King.
Really?
Yeah, not
Wait,
the
so-
movies,
so-
the TV show.
So you're saying the Lion King is confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? You're
Wait,
confirming that
hold
right
on a second. Pride Lands, Kingdom Hearts 2. It's already been done.
They
Summon, Kingdom Hearts 1.
So Chaser, what world is it that you want to see?
What? The only one where I want to see is Treasure Planet. My opinion, one of the best underrated Disney movie ever.
Yes.
It has so much potential. That movie
would be interesting.
That movie has so much potential to be as a world, because it's based around space, and they can do wherever the hell they want with space. They have aliens.
They have already.
Yeah, they have aliens and all the fun jazz. They have a magic planet, which if I'm gonna speak right now, the Keyhole is going to be the gate thingy on Treasure Planet that unlocks the magic space travel door thing. I'm
It's
confirming
been
it right
years
now.
since I've seen that movie.
I'm confirming it right now. You heard it here first. Treasure Planet confirmed.
Alright, so Chain, what world is it that you want to see?
Disclaimer, our sources are shit. I don't really know what I want to see, but every time I hear...
Square, he can confirm.
Yes. But every time I hear the word Pixar, it makes me cringe a little bit. Like, not just Pixar, but like Pixar in Kingdom Hearts, because I'm thinking like, oh, let's see, Pixar in Kingdom, Parts of the Caribbean, ooh, ouch, ow, never again. Because that was just, as much as I love Kingdom Hearts, as much as I love Parts of the Caribbean, that was not the best world, in my opinion.
Maybe not. Could have been worse, but yeah. I see.
And I know it's for those know-it-alls. It's like Parts of the Caribbean isn't Pixar. It's like no, it's not. But it is something that is the first
it's a
world that is
Disney
not
property.
2D animation. And
There's
Hold on.
You
Well,
finish
Tron,
it.
what about Tron? Tron wasn't 2D animation. It was pretty well.
Yeah, Tron was really well done.
Tron was well done. I will give it that though.
No, but then again, Tron wasn't that realistic. Now that I think about it, it was.
Yeah.
Tron was really well done, but
I
the
think we're
grid,
okay with that.
the grid aesthetically was done well, but I don't know. I feel like the characters were out of place.
I personally like Space Paranoids as well. I like both versions. And that Rinsler fight was pretty BA, but I really don't have any specific worlds. I mean, Emperor's New Groove and Treasure Planet would be cool. Let's hope they do the story right.
Say something, but now I don't remember.
My number one world for any Kingdom Hearts
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be really out there is the Aristocats.
Really?
Wow.
Wait, like
Would
a whole
Sora be a
world
cat?
based off of Aristocats.
I had my money
Sora
on
be-
Valhalla for a second there. Now you're gonna say Valhalla and Lightning. I was like, is he gonna say Valhalla and Lightning? I'm waiting for him to say Valhalla.
No, that's guaranteed. I know it's gonna be there. Lightning is gonna be there. I know that.
So you're saying Lightning is confirmed?
Lightning is confirmed.
Did you saw on the
Lightning?
IMDb page?
Yeah, I just saw that, and I know it's confirmed.
Oh, I remembered what I was going to say. I'm hoping that. I remember that for like the for Port Royale and for Agrabah, one of the things that really annoyed me were the voice. They couldn't get the original voices, which I mean, no offense to Dan Castellaneta, but Robin Williams is a better genie.
Yeah.
Wyman was the only.
He got really close though. I was impressed by Dan Castellaneta.
Dan Castellaneta was the guy who did it in the TV show.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but did he also do it for
But-
the TV in those?
I think he also did it. He did it for. I think he did it for Return of Jafar, but
Yeah, I
but
think he
Robin
did,
Williams came back for the third one.
I don't know.
Robin Williams.
I don't remember seeing the sequel.
Robin Williams was back for the Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Really?
okay.
Yeah.
We'll put a hot link to that so people can verify it.
Thank God for small mercies.
You can't
So
be Robin Williams, but he got pretty darn close. I give him mad props.
Yeah, the problem is that Dan Castellaneta really only has one voice, or he only uses one voice for a genie, and while Robin Williams uses his full range for like different crazy voices.
Yeah. That is true. There's something I was gonna add on. Oh, if they were to do an Emperor's New Groove world though, the voice actress for Yzma did die, so they would have to get somebody to replace her as well.
Well, what about the person that's been doing it for the TV shows, or whatever? Like, or was she still?
She did do it for the TV show. Actually,
Really?
it
God
was
damn it.
it was the same person.
When did the TV show come out? I feel old now.
I know. People are like, wait, there was a TV show? And
Yeah,
then
I remember.
there'll be
I
people
remember,
that's like,
but
what's
when
the
did the
Emperor's
TV show
New
come
Groove?
out? I don't. When it came out like 2007 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's look it up. Looking it up.
Okay, I won't because we've got like 3 other people doing it, so I'll leave it to you guys.
Well, I'm not doing it because I closed all my windows.
Oh, it
But-
came out in 2006. Wow, damn! I remember watching when it came out.
Wait, the TV show or the movie?
TV show.
Okay, I was gonna say the
I'm
movie
looking
came
for-
came out way earlier.
The TV show came out in 2006, according to Wikipedia. Hold on, this.
Out of curiosity, did David Spade still voice Cusco in that, or was that somebody?
No,
else?
it's someone else. It's JP Monix.
JP Puffin Stuff.
Yeah.
I have never heard of this person.
No,
I think.
he was. Oh, that was the vice principal guy from Phil of the Future. Okay, that's who he was. That's who voiced Cusco.
Oh my gosh, making me feel even older now.
Hey! It's Back to the Future confirmed now. Now that we're talking about it.
Wait, did he say Back to the Future or Phil of the Future?
No, Phil of the Future. That's what I meant. Phil of
Yeah.
the Future.
That's a little different.
Don't make me feel too old.
Okay, that's who voiced. Okay, yeah, it was the vice principal guy from Phil. That's who voiced Cusco.
Hey,
But yeah, the
hey,
voice.
Hey, would Back to the Future make a good? Would make a good world in Kingdom Hearts? Do you think?
No,
Christopher Lloyd.
too much time travel.
Yeah, they already messed up there. The time travel in Kingdom Hearts is already too much of a clusterfuck. I don't think they want to cluster it anymore. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
I can see it now. During the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, whatever, a person drives up to Sora in a car and gives him a note, and it's Erry from the past telling him to go back in time.
Must be the
Alright,
darkness.
I think we're done.
Okay, that's enough convolution for one night. I think that's all the time we have for Kingdom Hearts 3, so let's move on to Kingdom Hearts Key Lime Pie.
Key Lime Pie. Haven't played it.
Have any of you guys tried it?
No.
I just watch people play.
That's
I watched a person that was I just watch people on YouTube. Just
I edited an article once on it. That's how out of the loop I am. I read a bunch of stuff, so I know who the 5 masters are, and I kind of know a few other things, but a majority of the listeners aren't gonna know who it is, or what it is, or it even exists. So go over it a little bit.
Yeah.
Go over it.
Yeah, like just what is it?
Explain it.
Right. So the gameplay is pretty much like Chain of Memories, except it's not as direct. You just click pretty much. And it's kind of like a Facebook. It's kind of like a Facebook game where you have a bar and it fills up over the day. So like each hour you get 6 AP. AP meaning is being the action points. And then you have BP, which is battle points.
I wish they could keep their like terminology straight.
Yeah. Because we have like AP, BP, CP, DP. We're going down like the entire alphabet here. Holy crap.
We have literally 3 different APs.
Yeah.
AP is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you have BP, which is the boss points. So they're called battle points, but it's easier to call them boss points because they're used against bosses. And the bosses aren't done separately. You have to do it with your whole entire faction or group or whatever it is you're in. And so far there have only been, there's Daybreak Town, Wonderland, Agrabah, and Dwarf Woodlands, so that's 4 worlds. They introduced, I believe it was...
Did they just introduce, or is that the next update when they're adding Olympic Coliseum order?
They introduced Olympus, but there was another world. I'm not sure what it was, but there was one, and I don't think...
Wonderland?
Enchanted Dominion.
Is it?
Dwarf Woodlands, Beast Castle.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness for Navi.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Beast Castle and Enchanted Dominion were planned to be put, but I don't think they actually implemented them yet.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Oh, like it's not playable yet. It's just there.
It's just in the files.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who are still like, what the heck are they talking about this key lime pie shit? Kingdom Hearts Kai is an MMO that was released July of last year. But it's Japanese exclusive, which is why you probably haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
And it is not connecting to Kingdom Hearts 3 except a little paragraph or sentence.
That's pretty much it.
So,
It's just that.
Which is like,
do you guys think they'll localize it?
No.
I could.
Think what?
I can also see them porting it at some point, like probably as a 3DS game or whatever. But I actually don't see them actually like releasing it. Like I think I kind of see them like waiting to finish the entire game over there, and then when they finish everything or whatever, then they'll just like port it to the 3DS or whatever Vita or whatever system they want to expand to make more money. To make our wallet cry.
Was Mope?
You don't think they'll keep it as like a PC game?
Nah, I mean they could if they was like as a one PC game. I guess.
Was mobile ever released to America, or was that Japanese exclusive as well?
It was Japanese.
It was not.
It was Japanese exclusive. It was later redone to recoded. Oh no, I think I'm thinking of coded. Never mind.
Mobile was not adapted to, or was not ported.
No, I think I'm coded.
They adapted parts of it. They adapted parts of it into the Avatar section.
Yeah, no.
Like they adopted parts.
But because Kai isn't, I mean, besides that one little paragraph, whoop-de-doo, I do not see, because it is not canon whatsoever, I do not see it coming to the States. Solely because it is not canon.
That's true.
And they probably won't make as much money.
It's based on a canon story, but it is not a canon story
in itself. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, which gets pretty clear when you think about it, because of all the Heartless and the worlds that appear in the rest of the series.
And then all the
it just straight up doesn't make sense.
And then all the characters that appears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember when Cloud was talking about the Masters and Before Time? Remember Cloud never grew up?
The Land Before Time.
Yeah.
New Kingdom Hearts world. The
Land Before Time confirmed. You heard it here first. Stole your thunder. But no, I don't see him importing it at all, or it's getting famous at all.
I'm gonna agree with that.
Right. It's unlikely it'll be localized, reported, or whatever. But I have this point to bring up, which people found localization code in the game.
Oh.
The coding of the game itself. But that was about half a year ago. So
And nothing else has come up.
And nothing else has come up. Nothing at E3, nothing at GTC, nothing at TGS or anything like that. There's no point of announcing a localization at TGS anyways.
Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on. Could we be looking at a similar situation with Agito and waiting 3 years before they announce a localization? I don't announce it 3 years from now for no reason.
Well, if at this point, if they do announce it at something like TGS, that's just gonna piss off fans more. They're like, okay, we're waiting for 3, and instead you're working on this. That's gonna piss off fans.
And they're also still working on 15 and everything.
Yeah,
Don't forget that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 Type 0 thing 15.
Yeah, 13 Type 0. 13 Type 0.
15 dash 0.
No, wait, that one's 13 Type 0. That one's out now.
Yeah. What was
or at least it is in Japanese.
What was the original name for 15? It's like
Versus
13. That's what I meant. Versus.
Yeah, Versus.
I call it Versus 15.
And was Type 0 the one that was called Agito?
Yeah,
and then they switched it to Type 0.
Yeah,
Or as the Japanese call it, Reishiki.
Really? Oh, that's what they call it?
Reishiki, yeah.
Oh, because I'm guessing that turns into Agito or something.
Okay. Quickly getting a little thing in. Do you see anything non-Disney going into Kingdom Hearts 3 or non-Square Enix? Well, maybe Square Enix, like The World Ends With You.
I can see something like Tomb Raider. Because they put Tomb Raider in a Tomb Raider crossover thing in Lightning Returns.
Oh yeah, the DLC skin, whatever.
Watch Dead Fantasy.
Imagine if Drakengard became that world.
Yeah.
A Drakengard world. That'd make the game go to mature straight away.
Not that Tomb Raider wouldn't.
E to everyone, straight to mature.
Screw everything in between.
Yeah, it'll be a first.
Well, on that note, I think that is kind of a good note to end on. Right there. Unless there's something else anybody wanted else to bring up?
I just have one question.
Yep.
What?
Well, we just have one answer.
Or multiples, depending.
Three technically. After Kingdom Hearts 3, what are your plans? Are you gonna stop and drop the series? Are you gonna Are you gonna keep playing the games and keeping track on it? Are you gonna? What are your plans?
I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess. I will see what they're gonna do next. And then,
I'm gonna see what they're gonna do.
I'm gonna see where it goes, and not that I can actually at this point play Kingdom Hearts 3 anyway because I don't have a PS4. But
don't worry, you'll
I'll get there.
You'll have it when they re-announce Kingdom Hearts 3 for PS5.
And then I'll be like, shit, I just bought PS4.
Yeah, you'll have one by then.
Yeah, but I'll kind of see where it goes, and if I can tell it's starting to go with shit because it's like completely frozen or something, or if it goes to shit. But I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear after 3, depending on how 3 is too. If 3 was crap, there's no guarantee that they can revive themselves.
So you're saying that 3 might not live up to the what was it? The 8-year hype it's been building up to now?
I sure as hell hope so. It better. If it doesn't, I'm basically 3 is gonna make it or break it for me. But I'm very optimistic and I'm very like, okay, three's gonna do this.
It looks nice.
It does
so
look
far.
nice. I mean, that graphics.
The Kingdom shader or whatever engine they made for the game.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's called the Kingdom.
can only hope.
It's called the Kingdom shader or something, right?
Wait, what?
I think that's what.
That's it.
I think that's what they're calling the thing that they're using to make 3.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to double check. Yeah, they're calling it the Kingdom shader.
Oh.
And what's it supposed to do? again?
It's basically what they're using to make the graphics look all like
Fancy
weird.
schmancy.
Yeah, make it look.
Like you know how in what was it? Timeless River, everything was recolored black and white. It wasn't a filter. That's what's gonna make it easier.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
Yeah.
See.
And the more you know.
I just hope it
course.
doesn't lose its like colory spark that it had through the other games. It was still a lot more colorful than say Final Fantasy and whatnot, and a lot more kid appealing, if you will.
Yeah. I see it.
Alright, and then I guess that's all the time we have for today.
I think this was a great first episode.
Yay!
If I do say so myself.
I hope you felt the same.
Yeah.
Can you find the map?
I feel great.
I hope I don't end up editing the mess out of this. Hopefully.
You enjoy.
Good luck on the editing, Chaser.
Yeah. I'll have fun. Don't worry about me.
All right,
It's
We
gonna
will
be the
hope
hype.
for the best.
and we will see
Alright.
you guys on the Keyhole and Kingdom Hearts Wiki. Go
Yeah.
visit us.